Okay, so we're back. We're now at the next section of expressions and evaluations. Of course, again, if you are following this program, of course, and you just landed on this page or this particular video, and you would like to have the course material, the link will be in the description. And of course, it is free of charge. Anyone is welcome to follow along with us to see if you like programming or learning about coding. So let us get into it. Expressions and evaluation. An expression is a combination of values, variables, operators, and calls to functions. An expression can be thought of as a formula that is made up of multiple pieces. The evaluation of an expression produces a value known as the return value. Remember that word return, we're going to need to understand that. And definitely we need to understand expressions. We said that an expression returns a value. Remember, an expression returns a value. Expressions need to be evaluated. When the code executes, in order to determine the return value, a specific piece of data that should be used, evaluation is the process of computing the return value. If you ask JavaScript to print an expression using console.log, the interpreter evaluates the expression and displays the results. Remember, when you see the word display, we're going to be using console.log, print or display, print or display. Now, here we have an example. Console.log 1 plus 1. So we're giving a hard code expression here. We're not putting it in a variable. So 1 plus 1. It's going to evaluate this right here and give us the output of 2. Notice here that an expression is going to be 2 or more values, unless it's inside of a function, of course. This code prints not 1 plus 1, but rather the results of calculating 1 plus 1. In other words, console.log 1 plus 1 prints the value 2. This is what we would expect. Now, you're looking for it to give you the value. Although console.log doesn't have a return, but it knows how to evaluate. It can evaluate the expressions here, because the expression is what's giving us the return. All console.log is doing is printing it to the console or displaying the answer or the evaluation. Understand the difference here. The code, since evaluating an expression produces a value, expressions can appear on the right-hand side of an assignment statement. So here we're declaring and initializing a variable, and we're calling it sum. And we're going 1 plus 2. And then we console log sum, and the evaluation is 3. So remember, console.log, all it does is print. It's not returning anything. But the expression is what's returning something. So you may have to do this a few times to really get your head around that, okay? So the value of a variable sum is the result of evaluating the expression 1 plus 2, so that the value 3 is printed. A value all by itself is a simple expression, and so is a variable. Evaluating a variable gives the value that the variable refers to. This means that line 2 of the example above also contains the simple expression sum. Remember, variables are just references. Variable are containers. They hold things. They are holding the data types. Okay, so this was a short video. So I'm hoping you got a lot out of that. Play around with the code. And again, the more you do, the more you improve. I'll see you in the next video.